Divine day, divine one, and welcome back to this Cancer reading. This is a timeless reading, and if you have Cancer as your zodiac sign, if you have it in your birth chart, or if you have interest in a person who does, this is definitely your reading. And a special shout out to all of you who just love watching all the readings that I do. Thank you all for your love donations, for those 888s, okay, for those 777s, those 333s, those 1111s. We're so grateful. We love all of them. Okay, and we're so thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Thank you for the growth on our channel. This is not my channel. This is our channel where we channel through the messages for us. Okay, you didn't find us by accident. It was on purpose. Everything in my life is in purpose. So welcome to my world. Let's see what's going on in your energy at this time for Cancer zodiac sign. All right, what is the energy? The Magician. You have everything you need to do anything you want. In your past, you figured that out. You figured out that you were powerful. You figured out you could cause change. You figured out you could manipulate energies. You didn't have to manipulate people. You just started manipulating energies, and that was working beautifully. And you're still doing that. You found your power, and then you had to hone the ability to utilize it. Now, you're in the King of Wands energy. Shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. You are communicating with other people while you're taking action. You're putting this magician energy into work, and you're taking action and communicating with other people who are, these aren't just any people though. These are ones who are guided to you, who are inspired by you, who have seen what you can do. And they actually, I heard they stroke your ego a little bit, and that's okay. It's a healthy ego stroke to honor. They're like, wow, how did you do that? Can you show me how to do what you do? You're amazing. Okay, the hidden blessing in this, we have the Three of Pentacles. What's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. Yeah, it showed up in reverse, which is telling me you know that you're a whole team on your own. You don't require outside people to help you accomplish your goals. You know that you can make these things happen on your own. You found the power within, which means you're not looking for somebody else to supplement what you're doing. You don't need somebody to cast a spell for you. You can do the energy work yourself. Yeah. The challenge that's in front of you right now is the Three of Wands. Is just put yourself out there and you'll be rewarded one way or another. So the challenge for you right now is that you've got these different ones around you. They're all looking at you for guidance. They're all looking at you as wise. They're all looking at you as somebody who has accomplished something that they want to learn how to do. That's a little bit challenging for you because, like I said, your big power is you figured out how to do it on your own. So part of the challenge as well is, as these different ones are looking to you in this special way as a guide, as a teacher and such, there's this energy here where you're like, not wanting to build the codependency of them counting on you, but you're trying to show the path that you traveled that led you to your own authentic, individualized, as above so below empowerment. So in your environment, you have temperance, let go of self-imposed limitations, and that's exactly it. So this is Sagittarius energy. For some of you, there's specifically a Sagittarius there, but what it is these people that you've attracted are people who are breaking their own power structure down and then just delegating it to other people. Like, here, you do it for me. You do it for me. So in this energy, again, it's about, you're not trying to get them to count on you to do it for them, but you're like, look, this is how I learned how to do it for myself. So you have people around you, at least one, but some of you, several, I'm seeing, where they have not learned where their power is at in the situation. And so you're tactfully doing what you can to be the example of utilizing your own determination, your own ambition, your own self-will, your own empowerment to accomplish goals and things in your life. Okay, so the guidance for you is judgment. All the signs say you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And so part of this, I see some of you, you're going to be making a decision to retire a little bit from these people. It's like, once you've delivered the message, once you've shown the path that you took to get to this place of power, you're going to retire a little bit and allow them to have some time to figure it out on their own. Anywhere where you've been doing energy work, praying for somebody, or teaching them, or spell casting for them, or something like that, I see you pulling that back, and I see you saying, you know what, it's time for you to do it for yourself. So I see that happening. I also see in this, it's going to give you some freedom, some freedom. There's some liberation happening here for you in this energy. All the outcome is coming out to the King of Cups, which is always compose yourself before giving a response, which is letting me know that in the end of this, this is about you knowing when to open and teach and share and when to withdraw and pull back, and then doing so tactfully with care and concern and love as your goal. It would not be very loving of you to teach these people to count on you to do everything. That would be destructive to their soul and yours. So that's not what you're doing. Although that's been the way of the day for so many for so long, you're not perpetuating that cycle any longer. So this is really interesting. Let me see here. The bottom of the deck is the 9 of Wands. See, there you were. You figured out and you went through so much to figure out how to utilize your magic, how to utilize your energy, how to utilize your intentions, how to utilize your abilities, your skills, your powers, and you figured it out. And because you figured it out, you have, I just heard adoring fans. You have these people around you who are admiring what you've done and they want to be able to do it too. And so there they are, approaching you, because you have experience and you have a level of success in doing this. And so you have different ones who are, I heard on your heels. They specifically said on your heels. They're on your heels, trying to get to you to uh, work with them again, tell them some more. So I just saw somebody meeting a person in a public location randomly, a new meeting of a person. You guys exchange Instagram. The person is all over your messages, all on your DMs, trying to arrange some sort of sit down. I hear some sort of sit down. That's not really what you're trying to do right now. Because you're feeling like, I said enough that day. I'm going to just let this wait for a little while. So you're also being tactful in your responses to this calling on your energy, to these ones who want your attention, your time, and your focus. You're realizing that it's not necessary for you to do that right now, and it's not really helpful for them. They need to sit with it a little bit more, is what you're sensing. So let's see what's going on the other side of the table. We'll use the good tarot to see what's going on with them. Other side of the table, energy. Yeah, you have people who have the tendency, people around you who have the tendency, at least one, who has a tendency to give their power away, look to an external source to be the reason, the way, and the method. But you know that is disempowering. Yeah. So in their past, the 3 of water, okay, in their past, I see that they got, okay, so they had some happy times, but I see those happy times quickly turned very heavy. It became very difficult to handle. They had some good connections, but it got difficult to handle when they started trying to do the same thing they're trying to get you to do, which is take care of everything. In other words, this person was probably the most connected, intuitive, aware, and able one in their environment before. And so they were trying to do the magic casting for everyone. They were trying to do the prayers for everyone. They were trying to carry the emotional stability for everyone. They were trying to do everything for everybody in their energy. They were the go-to person. They were the one that everybody be on their phone trying to tell them all their tea and their drama and get some answers. In their current energy, they have the 7 of waters. They're like, there's got to be another way to do this. I'm hearing there's got to be another way to do this. So they're making a wish. Right now, they're like, they're looking at other possibilities. Okay, there's a whole bunch of possibilities around them. They don't know what they should do. And so now, where they're usually the person that different ones around their environment are reaching out to them to get answers, they're finding themselves repeating that pattern, because that was always their pattern. That's why they attracted people that do that, right? And so they're looking for answers, and they're looking for somebody to give them the answer. They're not understanding that most answers come from within. The hidden blessing in this person is totally about it. Like, they are so excited and whatever this conversation you have with this person, it gave them a fire. It lit a passion within them because they saw that there was another way. They saw that there was some opportunity. They saw that there were some new answers. You know, this person, for some of you, this person could have a real passion for you. Like this person could be sexually attracted to you. With the Ace of Fire in their hidden blessing, like not only do they love what you're talking about, but they have some sexual attraction for you as well. For some of you, not all of you, but I do hear that for some of you. Okay. The challenge for them is the messenger of earth. So this is telling me that the challenge for them is to take whatever information they've gathered and then to apply it into their physical real life and watch the effect happen. The challenge for them is that they're in this growth phase and they're going to have to be consistent with it. This person could be looking at you for right reasons and reasons that are not so beneficial, especially if they're focused more on the sexual attraction. They should be focused on the spiritual inspiration for the connection, the information that they've gotten, and applying it. Okay, in their environment, the Page of Fire, yeah, they see you as somebody who inspires the heck out of them. Yeah, they see you as very inspiring. They see you as somebody who is fiery and exciting, and it's like I heard mystifying. I heard the word mystifying. And they, for some of them, this person can see auras, okay, but they don't understand it all the way. So you gave them some information. They haven't done any further research on it yet. They haven't done any further research on it. They haven't done any attempts to try to hone what or add to or refine or build up what they learned from the conversation with you. They're more focused on you as a person in their environment. Like you completely mind blown this person out here. The guidance for you or for this person is the Emperor. Okay, so that lets me know that this person is being guided to actually be more in control of their own energy. Because again, like this person is somebody who's used to looking for somebody else to give them the answers, looking for somebody else to validate them, looking for somebody else to show them what to do. And then they got comfortable in that cycle because they also have people that's looking to them for the same reason. This person is being guided to level up, stand up in their authenticity, stand up in their authority, stand up in their power, and really put it to work right now. So that's one of the reasons why you're being guided to kind of pull back from them a little bit so that they can have more reason and opportunity to do so. Yeah. Outcome for this person, life is going to have it so that this person ends up spending a lot of time on their own. This person needs to sit with their own heart. So everywhere, it's like everywhere they turn to try to reach out to somebody. The King of Fire is here. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius in this. And we did mention a Sagittarius earlier. The more this person tries to reach out to connect somebody else that's got answers and that's got advice and stuff like that, the more they're going to find that that doesn't work out. Like they'll go to the place where you met at the same time, hoping that you'll be there on the same day of the following week type of a thing. And you won't be there. You're not going to be there. This person is going to see another person that reminds him of you and think that the conversation is going to go like the conversation between the two of you. It's not going to work. That conversation is not going to do it. Why? Because this person is in the energy right now with the Emperor being the only major arcana on their side of it. And what they don't understand is their energy is protected right now because they're in a phase of learning to follow their internal guidance, of learning to read their own world, of learning to be in their own authority and stop delegating it to somebody else to do it for them. And one of the things is they're surrounded by people who do the same thing so that they can see it. Like those people are being the perfect mirror for this one so that they can be able to discern it. And so they're not, it's like they're going to try to get out of this bubble of energy and do what they think they want to do, which is contact you. Like they could be trying to reach out to you and you're not getting the calls. Like literally you're not getting calls. You don't have to block them. You're not letting them go to voicemail. The phone just ain't working because there's a protection. You know what I'm saying? This person, there's something that this person has to accomplish first. And what is coming through as is they have to follow their own guidance and make their own decisions. Until they do that, then there's going to be some sort of a block in their experience that doesn't allow them to come to you. Yeah. So let me see what else Spirit can show us. We'll use this deck to get the information more from the divine mind, okay, as far as purpose and spiritual intention here. Okay, Ace of Swords. See, there's the conversation that happened in the past. This conversation has already happened. We're talking about a conversation where I heard the word astute. You were so astute. You had so much study in you, so much wisdom in you. You learned a lot. Okay. But notice that there's one owl in that one ace of swords. Okay. And the thing of it is, you did it on your own. You found your power on your own. In the current energy, the moon. Again, letting me know that first off, you're causing some wonder to come up in another person. They gave me the wonder. This person definitely looking at you as very mystical. There's some things that they don't understand. You could be confused why you haven't heard from this person as well, even though you pulled back your energy from this person. Because you knew that this person was going to try to reach out to you. But no, there's a disconnect. An energetic disconnect is happening here right now, because this one is not, it's like your schedules aren't matching. You're going this way, they're going that way. Somebody here, you got on opposite shifts type of a thing. If there's somebody you work with, so there's a disconnect happening where, yeah, there's not a coming together right now. Okay, this especially, I'm hearing, especially where this person is focused on the wrong dang thing, or the not most beneficial thing, which is a sexual attraction. They're missing the point. The point of the connection was not that's because this person don't understand that attraction that they feel, that gotta have them energy that they're feeling, is actually the divine saying, hey, there's a lot of value in this connection. But they're not yet doing what they got the connection in order to do, which is step into their own authority. Let go of that being everybody's savior, and stop looking for their savior and their answer giver and their wise one and their guru and their sage and their teacher. No, but rather to find their own. Okay, hidden blessing in this connection. We have the star. Yeah, this is destined. This is destined. It is destined for this person to want you so bad. Even in their wanting of you, they're actually creating this disconnect, because by their wanting, they tell the universe, I don't have. And then guess what? You don't have. And that's the way energy works. So this is a blessed opportunity here. And it's all about the responses. It's all about the responses and what you do with what you're given. Judgment is here. Judgment was the guidance for you. Judgment is a challenge. You have wise judgment that said, hey, let me pull back. I'm going to stay back over here. I'm not going to go over there. They think I'm going to be there. I'm not going to answer, or whatever it is. You have wise judgment about this opportunity with this person, and you know that they need to figure some things out on their own. So you pulling back, and that it presents a challenge in the situation. Like, that's where the situation is right now, is that there's a challenge. If you ain't there now and you're behind on this timeline of this energy, the way I'm reading it, that's where it's headed. When this person pulls back and disappears, they ghost, they're not there, they're not available, they're too busy, your schedules don't align, y'all ain't meeting up no more. That's going to be exactly the reason why. Because this person has sensed the energy where God is like, I'm in the middle of this right now. Don't go over there. Don't give them no more. Don't see them right now. Don't talk to them right now. They need to figure this out on their own. Yeah. In the environment of this connection, we have the sun, which is talking about, this is about an empowering connection. This is about becoming your own, being in tune with your own infinite resource, becoming the sun in your own life, not needing permission to shine, not looking for somebody else for information, not looking for the external, realizing that you came complete with all that you needed in this. That's the whole reason for this situation. So there's awareness, conscious awareness coming through. That's also why this person's being put in sort of a isolation event. They're having a sort of an isolation event in their life. I heard even if they try to work things out and go see somebody, do something, go over there, blah, 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 try to connect to all these people that they've been giving their energy to, it's not working right now. Okay. What is the guidance? They got to find their own cheerleader. You found your inner cheerleader from your space. They say you could just hold space for them to get the point, right? But from their space, they need to find their inner cheerleader. They got to realize that it's up to them. That looking to somebody else ain't gonna do it. They got to become their own cheerleader and believe in their self and the choices that they make. I heard outcome in the situation is the 7 of Wands. There's a protection over this. So anywhere where you thought it was going to be maybe a friendship or something like that, but then all of a sudden you get the, let me pull back from this. Yeah, they need some time. They need some time, and you need to pull back from it. Yeah, 9 of Swords. Because at the same time, the information you've given them, if you continue to perpetuate the situation and the connection right now, what's going to happen is it's going to put you in the situation where they now are dependent upon you for some things to happen in their life. And that's exactly what you didn't want to do. It's exactly what you know is not in your or their interest to do. And that's exactly what they're going to look for, because that's their routine, that's their habit. So you're going to pull back, let this person have some time to figure out themselves, their own desires, their own energy guidance, their own personal guidance system is a big reason why this is happening at this time. Okay. Yeah, this person needs to understand that, exactly where they're at and what's happening in their life is exactly what they need. Okay. And the more that they can find appreciation for the where they're at, is the quicker that they're going to change their situation. That's what you know. And that could have been exactly what you told them. Maybe this person talking about needing a relationship and this and that. And you told the person, well, the sooner you get more content with where you're at being on your own, that's when the relationship works out. Yeah. Another thing that's happening here is like, this person could have said, I just hate being alone, right? And it's like, the more you can find what you love about where you're at in life, the more things you love that will happen in your life, right? You're the first person to tell them that, the way you're doing this, the way you're going about this just ain't right. It's not helping you. It's actually working against you. But then this person want to connect to you. Yeah. The person wants to connect to you, and God said no, because they got the dose of the best medicine is a dose of your own medicine. This person need to be on their own right now. They need to get in tune with their star player. They're looking for you to be their star player. Yeah, literally looking for you to be their star player. But it's not, that's not in the divine design in this situation. And the thing of it is, part of it is because the way you talk to them. Part of it is because when you're around them, they feel a heightened rush of energy. Why? Because you're in tune with yourself, and that's what they're reaching for. So they think that it's coming from being around you. They're still attributing everything to someone else. Yeah. And this person is in your experiences is happening because they didn't had a lot of sorrow in their life. And now it's time for them to remember what they are, remember who they are, get in tune with their star player. Somebody came into your life, and part of the reason why they're in your life is to get in tune with their star player. They're going to need some time on their own. That's the prescription that the divine has for them. They need some time on their own. And so you pick up on that message. You're pulling back a little bit. You're good. It doesn't bother you, but you do have care for this person. No matter how long you've known them, you have a level of care for this person. And for you're one of the things in this that is, I'm hearing, duly noted, is that you actually have accomplished a certain level of self mastery to where you're not allowing yourself to be negatively affected by this person, their response, their needs, and their desires in the situation. Rather, you're just following your own internal guidance system. Yeah. You have divine blessings that unfold for you exponentially as you stay in peace. Yeah, you found the power of your own, and you know that you don't want to be a power source for somebody else. You came into somebody's life, they weren't expecting it. You triggered some things about their past, about their intuition, about um things that they did, occult. I just heard occult knowledge, about esoteric knowledge, about the laws of the universe, something like that. They really wanted you to stay long. They really had hoped you'd stay long because you had such a beautiful energy, but you're not staying in their experience as long as they would like. They would like to keep you. You're one of the, you're a keeper, baby. They want to keep you, but God is not allowing them to keep you because it was not part of the intention for this connection, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. This person is in this situation, and this has happened so that they can find their own empowerment. There's a lot of magic in the connection, yes, and the person is aware of it. And that's exactly what they're drawn to you about. This person is attracted to you because you're such an empowered person, right? And your wise judgment in drawing back from this, you're gonna cause some disruption to this person. You're gonna disrupt their life because your intuitive guidance is pull back. That's not what they wanted. They wanted to latch on. They wanted to cling on to you, right? But this person needs to sit in their own energy. This is their best course of action. It's actually in their best interest, and that's why spirit brought them to you. Now, here's the thing: there's a connection for you coming up as well. And in your realizing of where you need to pull back, that's where this connection is coming up for you because of that. Yeah, this person here, they want to be bonded to you moving forward, but that's just not in the cards, and that's not in the energy for spirit. What, not at this time, not in this way. This person has to have some strong come to Jesus moments. I heard come to, so they might say that, or you might say that. That's not really my phrase, but they're gonna have some moments of self-awareness, strong, revealing moments of self-awareness. And for you, I see that, you know what, if this is somebody that you do have a romantic interest in, but you've gotten this call, eventually I do see that this is going to come back around. But there's this period of time where this person needs to sit with their self, sit with their own energy, and figure out their own guidance. They cannot come to you and expect you to make all the choices, handle all the stuff, do all the magic for them, do all the stuff for them. They got to figure out how to do their own stuff too. You know, that's the only way that this connection can become what they would like it to be, or what you would like it to be. Because I do see there is a would like it to be. You feel like this person was revealed in your life as a second chance at love, at connection, at some opportunity that is presented itself to you. If that's true, for some of you, this is a connection that could totally lead to marriage. For others of you, this is a connection that could lead to a whole lot of prosperity, like big time monies here. Changing the tax bracket type of money is here. And but again, part of this is gently letting them know, like I heard, gently letting them down, because they just want to latch on immediately, but spirit is saying no, they need to learn to follow their own guidance. It's what brought them this far. And so if they will learn how to do that, it can take them further where they want to go. Yeah, I also see for some of you the letters U, Z, N, O, O, and I. Somebody's name is Zoe, but what I do see is somebody here works at the zoo. What I do see is that you realize it was all about you. This person doesn't yet get that it's all about them. The biggest lie they ever told us on this planet was the whole world don't revolve around you. Yes, actually, it literally revolves around you. What your energy that you put out is the exact energy you're going to get back. And because you know that, and you can see where this person's energy field is, you're like, oh, okay, I'm not going to do that. And then your spirit is also telling you, pull back, pull back, pull back, retreat. Um, but with this person taking that opportunity, and with the divine being in the middle of this until they do, you know, no matter what, I do see an important, happy connection coming up for you. So this person, for some of you, is just going to turn into a step in the path to get there, a necessary step in the path. For others of you, this person is going to develop into being an energetic match for you, where you actually can connect to them and move forward. This is what I have for you at this time. Until next time, thank you for joining me. Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.